What is going on, guys? Dippin Diesel back. We are back working on this 1965 Dodge D500. If you guys missed any of the recent videos, there will be a playlist linked down below where you can find every single video that I've made on this truck so far, so you can stay up to date with the build. But as you guys just saw a little clip before this, I was going ahead and taking off the oil filter, and it turns out I bought the wrong one at AutoZone the other day. Don't listen to people at AutoZone. Always, check the part on your truck before you go to AutoZone and ask them what part you need, because they always give you the wrong one, it seems like. The one I need is totally different than this one. The hole on this one's too small and it's too short. Won't fit that. But it turns out that one actually has a part number on it, so I'm able to find it really easily on Napa. I've already checked, they have it in stock. So when I go back in town, I can go ahead and get it. But that's 30 minutes away. I'm not trying to drive another 30 minutes because I just came back from O'Reilly's. We picked up some coolant, so we can change the coolant. The other day at Advanced Auto Parts, I went ahead and picked up SAE 30. So we can go ahead and change the oil. We just won't be able to do it yet because we don't have the oil filter, and I want to put a brand new oil filter in and not reuse the old one when I go ahead and put fresh oil in there. So we got like 6 quarts of that. I'm not sure how much it takes, but we got a whole bunch of oil. Another thing that I picked up at O'Reilly's was a new brake line. So we got a new brake line here. It's a little bit long, so I bought a tube cutter. So we'll be able to cut this line without using a pair of dikes and crimping it. And then Caleb, he has a flare kit. So we're gonna be able to cut this line with the line cutter or tube cutter and then re-flare it with the kit that he has. He texted me he's finishing up cutting his grass and then he'll be over here. So yeah, we'll be able to fix that brake line. This is the old brake line right here. I got it off super easy with a flare nut wrench. So if you guys are working on brakes, I highly recommend getting some of these. I bought, I think, a pack of 5, I think, and it comes with different sizes on each end. So it's really easy to, go ahead and put the open end on the line, and then you can go ahead right onto the fitting and twist it off like that without stripping the fitting, because I've done that before and it's not fun trying to get it off when it's already stripped. And the reason why we're getting a new brake line is, if you missed yesterday's video, we have a pinhole size hole in this brake line, and this is for the rear axle right here. I figured it out when I cleaned out the master cylinder, and I went to the back and saw a bunch of fluid all over everything, and that's when I found this hole. So we got this brake line off. The other piece, it broke off, but we got both of them off super easy. It came off a lot easier than I was expecting it was going to. I thought it was going to come off really hard and I was going to strip stuff and stuff was going to get stuck in other fittings, but it came off actually pretty good. So brake line, tube cutter, Caleb has the flare kit. Main thing we got to do today, so I said in the last video, the main thing I had to do was these brakes, and this is the last thing, hopefully, that needs to be fixed for the brakes. So we'll be able to fix that today. We'll go ahead, cut this line, bend it to that shape, re-flare it, and it should go on perfectly good. Yeah guys, so that's pretty much the plan for today. I was gonna be changing the oil too, but got the wrong oil filter. And then we're probably gonna change the coolant out today. I only bought 2 gallons because I'm not sure how much this thing took. I think it probably takes more than 2 gallons. We'll let out some of the water that I put in there, and then we'll go ahead and add some 50-50 coolant in there, and actually get some sort of coolant in there to cool the engine down. It's not overheating, but it's just good to have actual coolant and not water. So that's where we're at today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna wait for Caleb to come over here, and then we'll start working on the brakes first, because that's the main thing we got to get done, and then we'll see what else we're gonna do today. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy this video. See you when Caleb gets here. All right guys, we got Caleb behind the camera. He brought his flare kits. We're gonna go ahead and bend this line first and then cut it. I may bend it and leave a little bit hanging off just so we have enough room, so I'm not, it's not pulled tight. But we're gonna go ahead and bend this thing first and then cut it and flare it, because I don't want to cut it too short. Never bent brake line before, so this is the first. Where was this located when you took it off? Right here. From that T, the T that you have on your axle.
Yeah.
From T up to here.
Okay.
So really, I only have to do.
You could have got that flexible brake line they have nowadays that meant for stuff like that, so it ain't gonna crack.
Yeah.
Like
I think that line was only like $4, so.
Like the newer version of that.
Yeah.
We'll probably be able to get it though. Try to make it work.
Get in the.
You can cut it first, I guess.
Probably look like idiots on this video.
Don't matter. We're at least trying. Everybody else playing video games inside right now.
Bend this guy straight. Somewhat straight. All right, so there's still a little bit of bends in there, so I'm just gonna cut it.
Yeah, just cut it way big.
Cut it like to here. I bought this tube cutter at O'Reilly's.
There you go.
Sweet. Now we just take this off. And then when we go to flare it, just throw that back on there, flare it, and it won't come off. There's a new brake line, not touching any metal, all it is bent straight up into the axle. Now it's time to test it. We are gonna go ahead and press on the brake and see if any fluid leaks out of here, if any fluid leaks out of there, and if nothing leaks, then we're all good to go. All right guys, I had to head back to O'Reilly's because that flare kit that Caleb had, it was absolute shit. I ended up breaking it, so I had to buy him another one. So he's gonna have a brand new one. But I ended up using their rent-a-flare kit. I literally just gave my license and did it in the parking lot. But I think it's definitely flared now. It shouldn't leak. Let's hope. It looks like it's gonna have a good seal. Hopefully it doesn't leak, because with that flare kit, it was leaking. I couldn't get the flare to look like that. Even with that kit they had a dye that you put on here and it was supposed to bubble flare it or double flare it or something. I'm not sure. That's the best I was able to get it, and it looks like it's gonna seal a lot better than it looked before. So I'm headed back home. I asked them if they had that oil filter that I needed, and they said they can get it by Sunday. They said they can get it tomorrow, but I may be out of town tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to wait until Sunday to do it. Yeah, we're gonna head back home. I picked up some more brake fluid just in case, and put that brake line back on and see if she still leaks. The reason why it was leaking, because that flare kit doesn't really flare it like a good flare kit would. That one is kind of cheap. It literally broke when I was tightening it down. And yeah, it's been a long day just messing with these brakes. Nothing has been going right, and I'm hoping this will complete the puzzle, last piece of the puzzle to get these brakes working. I've been opening up all the other bleeder valves, bleeder screws, and no fluid is coming out of them. I don't know if it's just, all the air and all the fluids going to the one that's leaking and it's not going out the other ones. I'm hoping once this one stops leaking, I'll be able to get fluid to the other wheels. The bleeder valve on the driver's side seems like it's a little bit stripped, so I'm gonna have to take a torch to that and then get a pair of vice grips or something to really grip onto there and try to screw it off. What the hell is this person doing? What the heck was that? Man, these people, man. But yeah, I'm gonna head back home, probably 20 minutes from the house. And yeah, second trip to O'Reilly's today. Not fun driving 30 minutes to an auto parts store from where I live at. God. But we'll see you guys at the house. Hopefully we can get these brakes figured out. If not, you'll probably see another day in this video of trying to work on these brakes if I don't get it done. But hopefully, cross our fingers, we can get it done today. I don't even know where to begin, guys. This video has multiple days of recording. I'm not even sure what I did over the past couple days, but I'll try to remember what I did. You guys probably saw it in a time lapse or something. But today, I went ahead and changed the battery cables out, positive and negative. This is what they looked like before. They had to be changed. The straight wire, and then all the rubber on it was breaking off. That's the negative. Positive still looked good, but just changed it anyway. To some brand new ones, and then I went ahead and cleaned up the ignition coil, cleaned up all that, made sure the grounds were all good. I am gonna have to replace this ground wire because it is starting to fray. Or not fray, but the plastic is breaking off. I don't have big enough wire for that, so next time I go to Walmart, I'll go ahead and pick some up. I tightened the belt. It was really loose before. All I did was loosen that bolt down there and slide the alternator over to tighten the belt. That's where the ground went. The power obviously right there. Change the oil. I'm gonna have to add more oil, and I know I have to add a zinc. Is it zinc? A zinc additive to the oil. Went ahead and put 6 quarts of SAE 30 in there. I probably still need 1 more quart. The dipstick was showing that it was good, but it was like right below add. So usually if it's at add, you want to add 1 more quart. So when I go pick up another quart of oil, we will go ahead and add that zinc additive. And also I changed the filter. So the filter's new, oil is new. A couple days ago I was working on the brakes. I got the back brakes to bleed. I changed this line out. You guys probably saw that. I did a real bad job of flaring that end, but it ended up leaks a little bit. I can take it off and use my buddy's flaring kit. The one that Caleb gave me didn't really work. Got fluid coming out of there, fluid coming out of here, so that's good. And still need to do this. I'll probably do this in another video because I am literally drenched in sweat and it's only like 1 o'clock. So next video I probably will try this out, a little sneak peek for you guys. A couple of you guys, and actually my buddy Michael, he was saying to put linseed oil on the paint and see how it turns out. So we'll do a whole video based on this and see if we can resurrect this paint and make it look good. I've never tried this before, never even heard of putting it on paint before. It improves flow and gloss of oil-based paints. I guess you can put this in your paint, or it protects and seals wood. I'm not sure, never heard of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna look up how to apply it if you just put on a rag and wipe it, but supposedly it's supposed to make it look good. So we'll keep this patina, and well, it's not really patina, it's just really faded, so I'm hoping that this stuff will, you know, make it darker like the back. The back looks really good. It's just, you know, the hood's real messed up, the doors are all faded, but when I washed it, when it got wet, it looked like glass. So maybe that stuff will work, I'm not sure. And yeah, also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I fixed the master cylinder, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it was kind of all over the place. I was doing a whole bunch of random things, so I kind of bounced around. I bounced around on the brakes and the oil and stuff like that, but we got it all done. The only thing is, I'm gonna have to figure out why I'm not getting any fluid to the front brakes. I had my buddy pumping and holding the brake pedal, and no fluid was going to the brakes in the front. So we still have to figure that out, but that's gonna do it for me, guys, this video. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be, but hopefully you guys enjoyed and are staying tuned on this build. Right now it's just all maintenance stuff. I got to get this truck safe for the road, got to get brakes done, got to change all the fluids and make sure nothing happens while I'm on the road. No leaks, fresh fluid in there. Like I said, we're gonna put some antifreeze in one of the next videos. But yeah, subscribe if you guys are new and you guys want to keep up to date on these videos. Push the bell icon and you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Hope you guys are enjoying, and I'll catch you in the next one. Dippin' Diesel out.